it feels like the whole world is watching you. I mean, Cameroon, you're a hero. You know this. In Africa, you're a hero. In the world, people go, this guy is not just a champion, but he's one of the most dynamic fighters to watch. You've got a huge fight coming up against an opponent who is 10-0, perfect record. So I'd love to know, like, what you think you expect or what we should expect from this fight, because it doesn't seem like it's going to be easy, even though you have some of the quickest knockouts ever recorded in UFC history.
A fight will never be easy. When you're going to fight a man, you don't know what will happen. You know, there's not a fight that is gonna be easy. But he's a tough guy. He's a very good, talented opponent and very good contender for me. But you know, the fact that you say something like the perfect record, there's not a perfect record, and I have seen 10-0 before. It's not my first 10-0. And God knows what happened to those 10-0.
I mean, all your fans are behind you. Everyone can't wait to see what's going to happen in this fight. One of the things people are also waiting to see is what happens after the fight. You're not the only UFC fighter who's come out and said you feel like you should be getting paid more. The sport is making so much money now. It's becoming one of the most widely watched sports in the world. And you have said very publicly, you said, guys, Francis Ngannou deserves more money. I know this is the last fight that you've been contracted to in the UFC. You know, what do you see for yourself in the future, and what do you hope that the sport will learn to appreciate from you?
Well, for the future, I expect to have a better contract structure, something that put me in the safe position. You know, I'm doing a sport that is very risky, very tough, and the sport is generating money, and I just need. I'm not asking to share, but I just need to have some respect to see that I'm worth it. I mean, we need to grow. We need to be safe. We need insurance. We need her insurance. You are doing a sport that you're putting yourself on the line, your health, and you don't even have guarantee. And for those fighters who have the minimum salary, they can't even afford to pay for their injury. They can't even afford a physical therapist. They can't even afford a good hair care. Nothing.
What I respect about you as well is that you don't just want that for yourself. You also want it for other fighters, and you also want that for other human beings. Talk to me about like what you're trying to do and what you dream of doing in Cameroon for kids who grew up in a world that you grew up similar to.
Personally, I know how I feel when I meet somebody like that, when I have a chance. I always look up to somebody like The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and recently he noticed me, you know, and now we even chat. I text, and The Rock texts back, and sometimes he left me a voice message. Then when I wake up someday, just listen to a The Rock voice message. You know, I go out there that day, I work double of what I supposed to work.
That's amazing,
like,
man.
I'm just motivated. I'm like, damn, The Rock just leave me a message. This is it, you know. The enthusiasm, the motivation of that, just his message, you know. And then I realized how great is it to be in the position that you have that power to like maybe just talk to somebody and change his day or his life. And I want to be the same thing for others. Basically, knowing from where I came from, that's what we need. We just need hope. From my experience, I believe that somebody that has hope and self-believing is a successful person. Doesn't matter if you have $0 in your bank account. That faith will push you out there and then will make you a successful person.